I love Braga. I love Braga. Your school.
Yay.
How does it feel to be here?
Well, it feels slightly closer to where I'm supposed to be. Just graduation.
Hi, vlog. We're now in somewhat like a general store, which sells different things.
That's primary bookstore. Gramedia is like the national bookstore there.
This is their logo. Or there's more? And there are your books.
DuckTales.
Wow.
So much.
Mohon kuncinya. Kita ketemu di salon rambut. Mohon kartu pasnya. Tidak ada pesan untuk Anda.
Tidak ada pesan untuk Anda. There's no message for you.
Di mana saya bisa menukar ang uang? Kami ingin sarapan.
We want breakfast.
As a matter of fact, yes, I do. I am responsible for making the world go round.
So cute.
Bawah kili mas 10 kali buang. Di bawah kili mas 10 bisa punya.
You need water?
10 ya.
Later, but. Oh my god. But I will still eat because it's good.
Gak bisa minum itu. We are in the Dipatiukur area. This is where my school, which is the UNPAD graduate school, is located. We are now having some street food time. We're going to eat ducks, and the name of the store is Bebek Aris, which practically means Uncle Aris's duck.
This is our food. This is our food. Tempe. Tofu. I love this one. Here's the rest. So hard to do this being a vegetarian. But I will try. It's good. Good with a lot of guilt. Trying tempe now.
Kami kerja.
Vegan? No egg?
Kok pulang pakai apa?
So basically, this is Braga Street. This is like the hip area of the city of Bandung. So this is like one of the oldest part of the city. Survived the pre-independence war era. Right now, it's being revitalized, and it's now the center where you can find a lot of like cool cafe, art gallery. It's a really fun place if you want to go for a night out. The street came alive starting at 4 p.m. It opens during the day, however, it's not as lively. Most people came here after the sunset. A lot of people are coming here to taking in the like new vintage type of vibe. If you can see here, it's the original architecture. It's a loft and posted in an Art Deco building. The start of the effort to revitalize this area. Because like before, like I remember when I was a kid, this area was like dead. You can only find like, you know, several electronic shops, and I bought like our first handycam camcorder here in this very street. But yeah, that's just about it. The reason why, you know, the talk about like revitalizing this area, there's this movement called Braga Street Photo Walk. It becomes like a thing, a big thing. So like it's street photographer, and then like they're trying to capture like, you know, all of these beautiful historic buildings, and then like it becomes a thing, and then like, you know, it grows into an effort to like actually revitalize the area.
Bumuso? You're green!
Yeah, we've seen a lot of stuff. We've seen like, you know, cool cafes, we've seen art galleries, we've seen even like, you know, street side painting sellers and photographers. And there's even like a musician who plays like really good music, like to, you know, kind of like set the mood, right? In a way. And yeah, like what do you think? Like, you know, what's your impression about this entire area?
They're doing it right. The fact that this is a heritage site before, the way that they preserved it. It's ambitious, but also not trying too hard, you know. They try to make something out of it and really adapt to the times, which I think is a very important way to connect with the generation that's actually going to utilize this.
Yes.
The people who would consume these things. Like, I'm not sure what happened at the back end during the meetings and what will be done with this place, but even the kinds of stores and hubs and the attractions are very intentional also. Like, I know from a POV of somebody who doesn't really travel a lot, is a blank canvas when it comes to these things. Like, these things are very, very attractive to me as a young traveler. It's a bonus that I know now that this is actually like a heritage site, or that they try to conserve it. That's an added, like, you know, wow factor to me. Because as I look into these things, you won't notice that it's actually something that was restored, got revitalized, right?
Yep.
Again, not trying too hard. They didn't even bother to like change some of the structural integrity of it, because like even with this view, right, like look at that, what I see is a good lane of good stuff, stuff that I would like to try, stuff that would attract my attention, and that's good enough. I think what happens next would be to get people to know more about this, because I didn't know about this. Like, what's Braga? Like, I haven't heard about it, not even like, you know, in the most popular Indonesia vlogs out there. I don't know anyone who's been promoting this, but to me, it needs more attention. The pricing is, for a space that's commercial like this, for a tourist spot, the price is very, very reasonable. It's not inflated to the point that, you know, people like me who's trying to be more price conscious. It's a surprise that the price is like that. Like an ice cream, 3 scoops, that's good for 3 people, is worth 120 pesos only.
Yes.
120 pesos elsewhere wouldn't get you that.
What this area shows to me, conservation, and then revitalization, modernity, and utility doesn't have to be like mutually exclusive.
It's conservation meets the new generation.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
it's not impossible to create something of this scale. Like, this is huge. I wasn't expecting this lane to be like this big. And I'm very, very impressed with the kind of scene that there is. Again, I'm surprised there even is a musician.
Yeah.
Coming here, I was expecting just cool cafes. That's it. You know, some of the hip cafes that we know of.
Yeah.
That's it. But here we are. It's very alive. And I really hope the tourists over there, or my fellow Filipinos, really, fellow millennials who are into these types of things, This is your Instagrammable,
Yeah.
IG worthy, TikTok worthy. The aesthetic that you guys are trying to achieve, it's here. And the thing is also, this is in Bandung.
Yeah.
It's not in Jakarta. There's a different scene in Jakarta altogether. I would say it's a must try because I mean upon like living in Bandung for like a day or two, the pace has been easier.
Yes.
It's been slower. The pace is slower here than in Jakarta, so
Exactly.
a must try. I love Braga. I love Braga. So now we're gonna go to a cafe. We'll see you in a few.
So we are now in Jakarta, which is off of the Braga Street in Bandung.
We are having a very interesting combo of.
Like it's basically like coffee with a base of orange juice.
Do you
and
mix this?
I would say so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Let's mix it.
Let's do it.
Let's show it for the girls. There you go.
So if you can see, like, oh, it's actually like pulpy. Like there's a pulp of the orange itself. So
Yeah.
there we go. There you have it. How is it? Do you like it? Let me try it.
It is very interesting. It doesn't taste bad. It's interesting.
I like it. Because the thing is, the orange juice is not sweet. It has like a bit of sourness to it. The coffee neutralizes it a little bit. The coffee adds like a bitterness. So it's kind of like a bitter, sour, slightly sweet taste. I like it.
Let's go coffee review. I like the way it neutralizes things.
No.
Okay, it's okay.
I like this.
Whoa. Yep. We have another one over here, which is the tiramisu. Look at how delectable the
pretty.
layers are.
Looks pretty. What do you like? Yeah. That's good.
They put the tea in tiramisu. They put the raw in tiramisu. Oh god. That's one of the best tiramisu I've ever tried ever.
Yeah.
What a good day.
We had a very long day.
Well, I guess overall the day filled with a lot of road trips. I got to see Bandung on the road.
So yeah, that's also like one thing to consider because like if you go to Bandung, I mean the only reason why we were able to like pack so much activities today is because we have a car with us. So take that into account if you're planning to visit. Because the transport system here honestly is not as developed as the one in Jakarta. Braga, location-wise, is like right in the middle of the city. If you're staying like anywhere nearby, you don't have any problem. It's like accessing the place because it's like very accessible. Like it's just right next to the Grand Mosque. And there's like a lot of hotel nearby, like a lot of Airbnb options as well. So a must visit destination. However, if you plan to go to like other parts of the city, because like aside from a university, of course there's an area called Dago, which is like a little bit uphill. It's in the mountains, and if you're planning to go there, you definitely need to have like your own private vehicle, either a motorcycle or a car.
I think car is the best, really. Especially if you're planning to go there on a weekend. Driving gets you to experience the place and even like the roads plus the views that come with it.
Even like rent a car with a driver, because you know a lot of places actually offer that.
Bandung really to me is something that I would love to visit again and explore more of. We're visiting Jogja. A full day again. We're waking up at 5:30 a.m.
I think this train ride I'm very much excited to, because like we're going to see like a lot of scenery throughout like the countryside.
For now, we're gonna have to rest
Yeah.
and prepare for
The very
early day
call time tomorrow.
We are excited to stay in this beautiful hotel. Yay! See ya. I'm embracing this part of traveling. If you know me, I am the worst person to be with in this type of situations. But look at me.
Okay.
You all good? Do you need help?